bad bitch, all of my goals. Flooded both my wrists, yeah, nigga, I do the most. Put some bread on your head, nigga, killers gon' have a toast. I be doing the most, yeah, I be doing the most.
Hey, what's going on? This is D-Most from Doing D-Most Podcast. And I'm back. I am back. Whew. Let me explain. It's a lot going on. I got a lot of videos that I posted that probably old, new. It's going to be all mixed up. But the topics, it don't matter if it's there, here, there. It's all from my cabeza to y'all ears. So, we're going to get it started. And this episode right here is called Disrespect. Disrespect it. Put respect it on my name. Respect, disrespect. So, I'm going to get right into this. Y'all know me, I love me some sports. So, we're going to get into sports. First thing I'm going to do is congratulate the Philadelphia Eagles. All that good stuff. Yeah, I know me. I think I said this before. If I was to have a Leo kid, I would tell, they'll say something happened to a Leo kid and they did something that's caught on camera. And they'll be like, is that your son? I'm like, nope. You sure that the motherfucker has his birth certificate and everything and the thing? Nope, that ain't my kid. My son didn't do that. He is Leo. But my Gemini son, hey, Terrell, come bring your stupid ass. I know you did it. And you must have had the little mask and put your brother face on it. And you committed the crime and took it. So I know your black ass did it. That's how much I go hard for Leos. Like, so Jalen Hurts winning finals MVP. And then winning a championship, it's like, I'm happy for him, and shouts out to Saquon Barkley and everybody. Once they got A.J. Brown, I think I already knew it was already sold up. Remember me and my cousin, he's a huge Eagles fan. I just love the Eagles from, Terrell Owens, McNabb, nigga on nigga, you know what I mean? Like to see that many niggas on one team in primary positions, you don't really see it like that, especially they was shining. But they didn't get but these two, plus these, like I think me and my cousin were talking, he was like, yeah, man, our team stayed drafting like short receivers, and once they got A.J. Brown, I was like, oh, your prayer has been answered. He said, probably we'll see. And then a little bit of disrespect when the Giants, I don't want to say the Giants disrespected Saquon by letting him go, but you gotta remember, if Saquon Barkley's the best person on your team, I would throw everybody on him. I'm like, yo, cornerbacks don't even D your man. Everybody just watch Saquon. So Saquon is eventually going to get hurt or, never going to really shine. You know what I mean? So to go on a team that, hey, bro, they have so many options and they don't even know to defend you, defend Hurts, AJ, Devontae, it's just so much. So him going over there was a great move. And shouts out to them getting the dub. Shouts out to Patrick Mahomes, too, for, taking the L badly. They disrespected them niggas. Let me say this. I knew the Eagles were going to win once they came out the tunnel. The face that every nigga had when they left the tunnel, I was like, oh, they're locked in. They say locked in. We going to get to that. So, shouts out to Patrick Mahomes. They did what they had to. They disrespected all of us by scoring like 22 points in like 10 minutes. I think there was like three things. I told my boys, was watching the game and shit like that. I told him first thing, I was like, Patrick Mahomes gonna throw an interception. I said the second thing, I'm like, for the Eagles to win, they can't let the referees help at all, in the sense of you got to get interceptions, pick six, you got to run it back on a punt return or field goals. You cannot let the referees depict what the fuck going on, because the first play, nigga, he did a little and the nigga flopped. And you know what I mean? The ref was like, flag on this bitch ass nigga. Run it back again, motherfucker. I was like, ooh, they already starting. But then later on, the nigga's like, yo, everybody do what you have to do. And they just dominated. Another point I told my boy, I was like, the game's not gonna end. I think it was like 24-0 at halftime. I was like, it's not gonna be 24-0. I'm like, Kansas City's gonna have to score a minimum of 14 points just for it won't look crazy in the history books. When they score what they score, my boy's like, damn nigga, you done picked all three. And I'm like, it's just obvious. You can't lose this badly in the Super Bowl with Patrick Mahomes, and then you lose against a nigga like that. If you lost to Lamar Jackson, them niggas would have turned off the lights on them. Oh, that's just me being funny with the conspiracy. So I'll come here to tell jokes. So, but yeah, shouts out to Kansas City. I think I seen some lady with the voodoo doll stabbing and shit. One, I knew that wasn't gonna work. I think the doll was too black. So I don't really think that was really gonna work, but do people do wild shit? Yeah, bro. It's a wicked world. That's why I be telling people, protect yourself, be careful. You know what I mean? And try your best and do your best. But and then shouts out to ultimate disrespect, Kendrick Lamar. That nigga said, yeah, you thought she was gonna sue me? I got a big bank behind me. I got a big corporation. I got a big family behind me, nigga. You ain't gonna sue me. You ain't gonna sue them. So, him doing that performance, it was a lovely performance. I don't even think I've listened to the performance twice. I only watched it one time. So I'm probably gonna give it another listen, you know what I mean, just to see the feel. But entertaining nonetheless. It was entertaining nonetheless. For the people who are like, oh, it sucked, it was entertaining. I'm like, Kendrick might have not have danced like a Snoop Dogg who was crip walking, come from the ceiling like 50, moonwalk and do all these things like Michael Jackson or like Usher. But that's why he has backup dancers and all the stuff to do that. Why he just raps and he might give you a little two-step. So Kendrick gave a whole bunch of atmosphere and a whole bunch of things. It was shouts out to him, the production team, and everyone. Shouts out to them. But we're not gonna stop with this Drake thing. We're gonna spin back a little bit later. We're gonna just stick on backs, like my nigga. We're gonna stick on sports, but like my nigga Marlon said, we're gonna stick to basketball. We're gonna move to basketball. So, but yeah, basketball. They traded Luka Doncic from the Mavericks to the Lakers, and the Lakers traded AD, and there's some other niggas that got exchanged too. I think shouts out to Max Christie. That young boy was a straight plug and play. That nigga been averaging over 12, maybe like 10 to 12 points since he got to the Mavericks. So Mavericks is balling off that. AD got hurt. That's all right, a little bit. He came back. I think he a little rushed his way back, but about to be an All-Star break. Probably by the time this video it'll be the end of the season. I don't know. I got, what I mean? So shouts out to them. That to them, a lot of people say, oh, that's disrespectful. You're supposed to retire, man. I'm like, it's big business, dog. It's big business. And like me, LA Rams fan since like 2001. Matter of fact, let me tell you how I become a fan. This was Christmas of I think 2000, maybe 01, around that time. It's right before they won the Super Bowl. So I remember my aunt came from Florida and she bought like everybody gifts and stuff like that. I think she gave my sister like a Coach bag. She probably gave my brother like some money, and she gave me a Marshall Faulk jersey. I could be lying, but I know I remember this. I could be telling the wrong lie. I could be lying, but she gave me a jersey, Marshall Faulk's jersey. Smelt it, wasn't brand new. There was no tag on it, but it was washed. So I'm like, okay, I'm a kid. Nigga, a jersey? Shit, nigga, what the fuck? I think I had an Iverson jersey at that time. I had like 2 or 3 Iverson jerseys, and I got a football jersey. So I was like, oh, I'm locked in, nigga. What is this, Rams? Oh, I'm here. Who is he, Marshall Fox? Super locked in. Super locked in. So, where I think she got the jersey from was she was probably smashing a nigga. He probably, A, left at the house, or two, she probably bought it for him. They broke up or whatever, and she took it. And she said, yo, I already paid for it. I might as well just give it to someone. No, I'm going to see my nephew. Here. He a little kid. He ain't going to notice it. And, ta-da! L.A. Rams fan. So, I done seen 2 chips from L.A., so I'm satisfied. Some niggas that's Cowboys fans have seen donuts. But they talk shit about my team. Oh, your team sucks. You guys only won 2 chips. How many did you see when you were alive? What? All right, Stone Cold Steve Austin, these niggas. So, but, you know, when it comes to back to the business, like, I get it, you know. We won a championship. We let pretty much all our players go. I was like, weird. But I get it. Niggas is old, niggas is hurt or whatever. But still, try to run it back. At least one more time. Don't ride this business till the wheels fall. Let the wheels fall off. Don't be like, yeah, we're trying to be safe. Like, for what? Ride the business till the wheels fall the fuck off. But I get it. You know, I remember when we lost to the Eagles this year, I told niggas, I was like, we almost won. And if we would have won, nigga, we would have been in your position. Possibly. But shouts out to the Eagle, like I said. That it is what it is. And basketball team, Miami. Oh yeah, Miami Heat, baby. Won all. I seen 3 trips in my life, and I became a Miami fan. This is when I was like around. This is probably like 2003, 4. My godfather took me and my 3 cousins to Jersey Nets game. We was up there in the nosebleed, like Fat Joe said, all the way up, and you could stay. You know the rest. So we were at that game, and we was in the nosebleed, and the uncle was like, yo, we told the uncle, he was like, yo, we about to go down there, to all the way down there and see how far we get. He said, you got your cell phone? My cousin had a cell phone. He was like, yeah, we'll just call you. So we went all the way down to like damn near the floor. And them niggas, the employees didn't give a fuck. It was like, you know, a black older woman. She was like, where you going? Down there. Her dad's over there. She's like, that white man over there? Yep. Mm-hmm. We're like different strokes, but we're different folks, you know, other than, you know, a small person. We're just some bigger persons. She's like, I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. I was like, yeah. So we ran down there, nigga. We like damn near to the right there by the floor. So while they was playing, I think the rumor was going around that New Jersey Nets finna move to wherever. So in my mind, I was like, yo, I'm about to be asked out of a team. I said, you know what? I might become a Miami fan. Because that's who they were playing at that time. They had like Eddie Jones and all of them like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch them. So I stayed a Nets fan until they left to Brooklyn. But I was like, you know what? I made that switch once D-Wade came. Once D-Wade came, I was like, I love you, New Jersey Nets. But then Vince Carter came over there, and I was like, oh, I'm still going to watch the Nets because I can't watch Miami because I'm not in Florida. I'm in Jersey. So I still watch the Nets game, but when I got older, they still became more popular, so now I can see them more often, especially when we made the finals. But near here or there, Miami started doing some whack shits to, you know, it's business. It's big business. So the trades that they make, and I said, I don't really like it. I seen 3 chips. I'm good. You know, I'm now just going to fuck with the players now. So I still love my LA Rams. I still love Miami Heat. But I ain't gonna really sit here and like, oh, my team is the greatest. Like, nah, I seen them. We did it. I fuck with my players. De'Aaron Fox, you know, he just went to the Spurs. You know what I mean? DeRozan, he a Leo, so you know I love him. You know, you got then him and Zach LaVine back together. So I just fuck with players. You know what I mean? The players I fuck with, and that's pretty much what I'm standing on. So all you Cowboys fans, man, all you Steelers fans. I don't know when y'all gonna throw in the towel and just say fuck it. Let's just love players. fuck the organization. But if y'all ain't gonna do it, I'ma still make fun of you niggas. Cause my ring got diamonds in it. Bling bling. Enough about sports. I am here to talk about the disrespect. There's so much disrespect everywhere and everything. Let's get straight into this one. Disrespect, 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 disrespect. Matter of fact, since we was talking about the Drake Kendrick Lamar beef, I'm not choosing any sides. I rock with both of them. Who has more hits? Y'all already know who has more hits. Who's a big artist? You already know who's a big artist. Who sold more records? You already know who sold more records. I've been listening to them for probably I think I've been listening to Drake about 2 or 3 more years longer than Kendrick. So I think Drake became hot in 2009. I've been listening to Kendrick since like 2011, 12. Like every time I play a song from a Kendrick, like back in those days, niggas be like, what song is this? I'm like, I thought y'all a Kendrick Lamar fan. And it was like, I never heard of this. I'm like, oh, you're a Good Kid, Mad City type of Kendrick Lamar fan. I'm like, you know, all those when his name was K-Dot and all that. So now the whole Drake and his situation, I get it. It's beef. I remember 50 Cent said the realest shit ever. And that's just, not even, that's 50 just said it because of the level that they're at in music. But that's in the streets too. You know, if them niggas beefing, you don't pick a side. That's they beef. You back there. You go do what you got to do. But that's their business. Whatever they doing, that's their business. You mind your business. Cause I remember at one point, Rick Ross, he was beefing with Birdman because Birdman probably did something dirty to Wayne and DJ Khaled at the time. So Rick Ross was stuck up for Wayne. And 50 was like, nigga, you gotta mind your business. Cause I think Charlamagne asked him like, 50, what do you think about the Birdman not paying? He was like, I'm just gonna step back. Rick Ross stuck his neck out. Yeah, Birdman's a donkey. What? Stuck up for Wayne. How you stuck up for Wayne? Not saying Birdman didn't do anything wrong to him, because in the song he explained what. But then Lil Wayne, not too long after, is cool with Birdman again. So now it's like you were defending him, because you might have had a beef with him too, but now you stuck your neck out. You probably can't go back to Birdman. You know what I mean? Or be cool. You know what I mean? And shit. Trust me, a lot of beefs go on. Sometimes I'd be like, does that make sense? Oh, you know what? Let me mind my business. But we're going to stick to the Drake thing a little bit. There's a lot of... So, I don't know what Drake did to the niggas in the industry. I don't want to say I don't care too much. It's not really my business. But I do have eyes. And I do see some shit, right? They always say, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Drake fed a lot of niggas. If you listen to Kendrick Lamar, he was like, Drake put him on tour and stuff like that. Drake helped push them and all that. I was watching the performance, because sometimes I like to watch people, see how their body language moves when they perform and stuff like that, how the crowd reacts to them and stuff like that. I watch all of that, because I be doing the most. So as I'm watching, the Rose, Rick Ross. I was watching him do a performance, right? And then he dropping his songs, crowd moving a little bit. It was in MIAO. I think it was Rolling Loud. It was in Miami. They didn't give him the great big stage, but they gave him a good enough stage. So he playing his songs. You see some crowds moving to it. They're like, okay, it's young folks. You know what I mean? Some young folks probably ain't gonna know some of his older records, like his first 10 years. So that's from, like, let's say 2005, 6 to like 2000 and let's say 2012 because 2016 he ain't really go super hard. But when he played the Drake songs, crowd going crazy. And I looked at him. I'm like, you still have the Drake songs in your rotation of your performance. Yes, that is a song. That is your song. You should perform it. But you beefing with the nigga. So your 4 hit records possibly has Drake on it. You know, when Drake's parts came, the crowd performed it. And I'm looking like, this don't make sense to me. When Gunna got, shunned by the niggas, he got canceled. Nigga, you know what I mean? Niggas took their song off the fucking rotation. They were like, I don't give a fuck, that's my biggest song. Yeet. I was like, damn. So certain things don't make sense to me. They don't. I just remember I watched the Rose performance. I was like, yeah, he really just performed that song. But I just know what I see from Drake. You can say he's a culture vulture. I'm going to say one thing, and I think I'd be really mad if the Migos was to ever diss Drake. Somebody was like, the Migos? You got beef with the Migos? I know people from the North, you know what I mean? So I used to go down to the North. I remember meeting Quavo years later, going back to the North. These niggas, it was only thing you heard was Gucci Migos. Gucci Migos. Gucci. Might hear Migos again. Just mainly just Gucci. That's all you heard. That's all was down there. And when I heard it, I'm like, okay, this shit slapped. Bando and all them shits slapped. So, but when I came up north, I remember when Versace was like in an intro, he said, Migos, I was like, ain't that the nigga I just heard from down south? I'm like, but I was like, it's up here now? I was excited. I was like, yo, go ahead, niggas. You up north now. But what niggas did up north was, especially the radio stations, I'm squealing, but it's public record. When Migos Versace came on, they only played Drake's verse, and then the hook, and the end of the song. So niggas from up north really didn't even know the Migos, who they were. Because only time you might hear the whole version is at nighttime, like 12 o'clock and shit like that, 1, 2, or all this shit like that. Then you might hear the whole 4 or 5 minute version. For the most part, Drake put them on up north and gave them that reach in my eyes. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But Versace was big and we only heard Drake's verse. I'm a nigga that I knew them niggas, so I'm listening to the whole thing and I know other songs too. FEMA and all that shit. Cause I know them niggas from the north. You feel me? So that's the person that if them niggas ever beef with Drake, I'll probably cry. But a little bit more about Drake. Like I said, I seen Drake done. Yeah, if your song is just bubbling like you're on Billboard negative 5,000, you might be like, yo, your song buzzing. I heard it through here, nigga. Here's my verse. Go get you some money. Go get you some fans. And I remember Chris Brown used to do that shit too. He'd be like, yo, nigga, I don't even want no publishing or royalties, no nothing, my nigga. Yo, I fuck with you here. Some niggas might say, oh, I didn't need him or whatever. Some people would take it. I don't know. But the way niggas just maneuvering and all that, I'm like, ooh, it's wild. You know, and like I said, I seen Future go after him. I see Kendrick, Ye. Granted, Ye ain't him. I just see a lot. I'm just like, that's a lot of fighting to do. That's like some, you know how these John Wick, and could be like 18 niggas attacking, he just, that's what the fuck Drake doing right now. It's just a whole bunch of shooting and shooting back. And it's like, damn. And, you know, for Kendrick to win Song of the Year with that song, Like when Drake won the battle versus Meek Mills, when he dropped back to back, made it a club record. When the first Charged Up came out, it was okay. It was a regular Drake song, slow beat. But when Charged Up came, it was faster, and that record could be in the clubs. I'm a DJ, so I'm playing that song. So Kendrick Lamar was like, I gotta get a song that can reach to the club. You get the OG, DJ Mustard, nigga. DJ Mustard had so many songs on the radio that was at 100 BPM, nigga. West Coast feel. He said, I'm gonna go get the OG, and we both from the West Coast. Ooh, now those performances where you get all those niggas from Cali, I'm like, oh, damn. Now you got NBA players, you got niggas that did songs with Drake. Drake done put on it. I was like, yeah, oof, that industry's wild, but it's business. It's business, and niggas do what they do, man. Listen, I don't know what he did. I'm not here to defend him. I'm just looking like, yeah, he going through a lot. Now, can Drake come back and do what he's always been doing, and that's just dropping good music, and eventually one is going to get to the Billboard, and he's going to go back to his run, and so we're going to somewhat forget about it? Possibly. But he about to drop an album soon with Party Next Door. Two emotional ass niggas. They about to they about to, somebody's gonna, it's gonna be a single or two that's gonna be all over social media. It's gonna be on everybody's like little photos, and back to the regular scheduled programming. You know what I mean? So shouts out to them. That's their business. I'm just the person that just observes and sees it. So enough about that business. Gonna touch up, since we're talking about celebrities and Scorpios and all of this other stuff. There's a couple celebrities, that go around saying this, that, and the third. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Let me hear what they're talking about. I hear celebrities saying this very frequent. I want to do one celebrity that I heard. Let me do my impression. It's Dave Chappelle. Hi, my name's Dave Chappelle. And I was wondering to myself, why wasn't I invited to the Diddy parties? Then I have to look around in the mirror. I'm ugly. That's why I wasn't invited. I was like, so I say that to say this. A lot of people say, I never went to those Diddy parties. Okay. Different motherfuckers say, yeah, I went to Diddy parties, but I left before it got dark. Okay. I remember one person had the greatest face on. The nigga had said, yeah, I went to a Diddy party, but I ain't stay after. He had a straight face. He smiled like this. Cameraman panned. He still smiling. He's like, did they buy it? Did they buy it? I looked like, okay. Y'all didn't go to the Diddy parties. That's y'all business, y'all's prerogative. I just look at like, if Diddy was to drop a video and your face is on there. Matter of fact, let me peel it back. Because a lot of people, wordplay is a motherfucker. Case in point about wordplay. Niggas said they never been to a Diddy party. Sean Combs. How many times did Sean Combs change his name? Puff Daddy. Wait, that's the 90s. So you didn't go to Diddy's party at nighttime, but did you go to a Puff Daddy's party at nighttime? Or did you go to P. Diddy's party at nighttime? Did you go to a Brotherly Love or Love's party at nighttime? Because you can say I ain't go to the Diddy one, because Diddy's just probably, it was P. Diddy, then it went to Diddy, then it probably Diddy Pop-Tart. So, yeah, I didn't go to the Diddy party, but did you go to the P. Diddy one? Did you go to the Puff Daddy? Did you go to Sean Combs? Did y'all go to the Ciroc one? So, I don't know. I don't know. And I say this one more thing before I get out of here, right? If all these niggas said they weren't at the party, who was Diddy at the party with by himself? So, I'm not here to defend Diddy and saying, oh my gosh, I defend Diddy and I love his music. Wasn't a huge fan of Diddy's music, like his own by himself music. That nigga know how to orchestrate, produce, put production, put niggas together and make great music. But as an individual, like his one song by himself, nah. You know, but yeah, shouts out to, you know what I mean, those people that never been to the party. I know I've never been to the party. Shit, me and Dave Chappelle were not there. Dave Chappelle was too ugly. I wasn't that big at the time, so we two niggas that never went to the party. Yes, I wasn't at the party because I was ugly. That's like, wow. That thing he threw somebody under the bus, and I was like, oh, yeah. So, you know, so shouts out to them, all the people that's hoping that he goes to jail and all that stuff. I really don't know. It's a lot going on. I'm just giving what I see. And is what I see the truth? Is it concrete or anything like that? It's just a young nigga that just be doing too much. Or we doing the most. Or figure it out. Or just talking shit to talk shit because we are here. So, you know, I got to go into something else. Like me, we gonna now get to a lot of storytelling because that's the fuck I do. I love telling stories, and y'all love coming here to listen to them. So, I remember. So, I'm over here DJing. You know, this is probably recent. I'm DJing and stuff like that, and since we're on, let me switch gears anytime I switch gears anytime. Yeah, switch gears like topic, like not like shouts out to Jello, shouts out to LaMelo, and shouts out to Leangelo, shouts out to the whole Ball family, the whole family. Okay, I might come. Switching gears. So, couple wild things been going down. So, I remember, so I'm at the gym, right? I'm at the gym. I'm doing my thing. You feel me? I'm. They say health is wealth. Let's see how that works. You know what I mean? So I'm at the gym, and I went over there, just finished working out. I think I hit the sauna, hit the shower. Before I went to the sauna and everything, I seen this white boy just walking around. I'm looking like, I seen him walking around early on the gym floor. I'm like, but now I see him still walking. Now he's in the locker room walking around. I'm like, you're doing a lot of walking. I don't see you doing a lot of working now. I don't see you going to the sauna. I don't see you doing anything. You're just very observant. And I'm just like, it's cool. It's cool. You do what you got to do. I'm minding my business, but I'm aware of my surroundings. And that's pretty much what this show is about. Just aware of my surroundings. So now I'm over there getting dressed and shit like that. And as I'm getting dressed, I hear one nigga was like, yo, there's this white boy that's walking around, like, looking at niggas, like, in the store, taking a piss. I'm like, let me think. There's one right here, you know, when like in the urinal, there you go. And there's 1, 2, 3, and they have the divider, and you gotta look over at a nigga's dick to see if you like. Oh, that nigga. You see now the Dave Chappelle episode, he's like, boing. He said, "How did you see me? You must have paid your taxes." Oogly boogly, nigga. He said, "Roger, don't look down there. It's gonna intimidate you." That's the lost episode of the Chappelle Show, but those type of urinals, whatever they're called. So they were saying like this nigga over here looking over that shit. I'm like, that's wild. So, but I was looking like, yeah, some white boy that's doing that shit. I'm looking like, yeah, I just seen a white boy earlier just walking around. It might be him because he's a looking ass nigga. So then fast forward, now I'm taking my time, ready to leave, doing my thing. All right, cool. Now I'm about to leave. I see a big dude. I ain't gonna say his name. Big dude. He probably looked like he played like rugby back in those days. You know what I mean? Like when rugby's just started type shit. So he just starts yelling and spazzing. I was like, what the hell going on? And I'm like, and then the people from the gym come in the locker room like, yo, what's going on? He said, yo, there's a guy in the fucking gym that came up and grabbed my son's penis. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. And he was like, my son's only 12 years old. I was like, that's even crazier. And the guy was like, oh, we looked in the system, we couldn't even find him. I'm like, so y'all let niggas just walk into this motherfucker with no ID. My black ass went out. If I let me walk by with no ID, nigga, please call the police. He's trying to. So, you know, the father's a pretty big nigga. He's like, if I find this nigga, I'm fucking him up. So I'm like, damn, this is wild. Like, this was going on in this world. You know what I mean? So, thank God, I think they scared him off. We haven't seen him ever since. You know? And, like, that shit is just wild that shit like that happens. So that's why I would, you know, keep my head on the swivel, making sure everything's like, you know what I mean, I'm good, or the people I'm around is pretty good, and, you know, we just watch each other back type shit. So, so that was then. So now, one day I'm DJing, this is months later. So I'm DJing up there. We partying, you know what I mean? I get it grizzy. So as I'm DJing, I see it's my boy. I almost had known him for a long time. Like, I'll DJ, he will pull up. So that's my boy at the end of this story. So he come up there, he be that nigga he be getting sturdy, all that shit. I like, nigga, you get sturdy to house music, hip hop, R&B, gospel. I'm like, nigga, you just dancing everything. He said the music moved me. I'm like, you right, dog. You know what I mean? Turn the fuck up. You feel me? That's that, like, he's that party type of nigga. You know what I mean? Cool peoples. So one day he come up there, him and shorty, and his shorty brings a friend, and then boom. So it's him and shorty, her friend. So that's three. Two girls and one guy. So then he ended up meeting one of his homeboys that's up there. You know what I mean? And I'm like, all right, cool. Don't matter. I don't give a fuck. Like, we here at the party. You know what I mean? We here. So then, as my boy, he just standing up, he about to come up to me, about to talk or whatever. His homeboy comes behind him, grabs his arm, and puts his arm in the air like this. I get on the mic like, what type of YMCA shit are you doing to this nigga? And then my homeboy started laughing because, you know, he get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, the nigga picked his arm up and did this. Why? Not, he didn't say why, but he picked his arm up, both his arms up like this, like he's about to do the. I was looking like, what in the YMCA shit are you doing? The homeboy that picked my homeboy's arms up gets mad. What the fuck you talking about? I was like, nigga, didn't you just pick up this nigga arms and try to do the YMCA? He's like, nah. So he's drinking. Now he trying to explain the whole thing to me and all this shit. I'm like, yo, dog, it's not even that serious, dog. He's like, nah, I ain't trying to come off like you trying to call me gay. I'm like, no, not that. I just said that you put the nigga arm up as a Y, and I want to know why. Like, fuck you doing? Like, what's going on, nigga? And my homeboy was confused too. Like, why the fuck you do that for? So the homeboy said, you know, we 212ing while I'm DJing. So I just put the shit on autoplay, and I'm like, yo, bro, whoop, 212 for like, you know, a good hot minute, and feel me? And then he came up to me, he was like, yo, bro, there was a nigga that came in there. He was pilled up or whatever, and he was sweet, and he was just grabbing niggas' dicks. I was like, oh. And I was like, I get it. So he was like, nigga, I ain't even trying to be associated with it. I'm like, listen, I get it now. I get you why you don't want to associate it. Like my nigga said, that's my bad. Like my nigga R.E.S.P.E.C.T said, that's my bad. So, you know what I mean? So, I'm just like, niggas out here really, I say, pull, like my nigga Corey said, niggas out here pulling that shit. Niggas out here pulling that shit, like really just going up to niggas and grabbing the niggas shit. I'm like, I don't even have balls to go up and grab a girl ass. Like, if I see a girl, listen, you look nice. You gotta, like my nigga Ghostface said, it's like, that backyard. You know what I mean? Like, I might give a compliment, but to go up there and just, maybe 2000s, you know, that was more loud. Like, you know what I mean? Girl be like, oh, okay, you, yeah. But nowadays, shit, nigga, you can't even goddamn look at it, chick. Like, you get offended. Case in point, right? But one time, more recent. So, I remember, so I'm on the mic, I'm talking shit to everybody, you know what I mean? We just having fun. Like, I'm testing material on them just like I'm testing material on y'all. See what's funny, what's not. If it offends the people, I might have to take this out. I might have to retweak it or whatever. You know what I mean? Just figuring things out. You know what I mean? Like when little babies start crawling in or start trying to stand up and walk, they fall down sometimes. You get them up and protect them. Like, yo, that's how you supposed to maneuver or whatever. You know, they learn from it. So, this is tattoo artists that come up there. Man, I done watched Black Ink Chicago, Black Ink regular one, maybe a little bit of California. I done watched Ink Master. It's a lot of seasons. This girl could have been on all of them shows. Granted, she does realism, so that's like a certain category in Ink Master. But so she comes up there, she be just parlaying bullshit. You know what I mean? We have fun. You know what I mean? Like, people come and vibe with me like this. Like, yo, this. So, I'm telling you, I fuck with me, bro. You know what I mean? If you want to, nigga, you know, comment like, yo, what's your DJ name? Or how we can fuck with you? How can we book you? Yeah, trust me, good times. So she comes up there, and she's like, yo, I want you to DJ my party. We're going to have it here. You know what I mean? We're going to be a lot of people. We're going to turn up. I fuck with you. I was like, all right, bitch, bring them. We here. So while she's there, she has a group of people, and then she had this one Spanish chick. Never seen a day in my life. This Spanish chick had the fattest ass. Maybe just the fattest ass out of the group, but still the fattest ass. So what I would do is, when it comes to DJing and stuff like that, I use wordplay. You know, let's say, case in point. So when Shorty came up to me and talked to me, she brought her friend with her. And then when she left with her friend, she went back over there. I got on the mic. I said, hey, whoop. I said the Shorty's name, the tattoo Shorty's name. I said, yo, when you brought your friend by me, only thing I saw, and I pressed play. And when I pressed play, the Bubble Sparks and Ying Yang Twins song came on. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Yo, everybody started rolling. Everybody's just like, oh, this niggas just use wordplay, you know what I mean? And I'm looking like, oh, y'all never seen me do this before. I'm like, okay, y'all niggas. So everybody, they just laughing, enjoying, niggas just, yeah, you know what I mean? Niggas coming, yo, you stupid, you know what I mean? Like, everybody just going wild. It's wild. Cause you know they looked at her, but like that booty is big. You know what I mean? It's just whatever emotions or whatever feelings they got the joke. It landed. And I think I tried a few more things, and after that, I came back later to it. I forgot 100% what happened, but I remember I said something. I was like, I think I did a couple more songs, but I was like, yo, if I was to ever get your number, like, honestly, if it was me, bruh, if it was younger me, I'd probably sent the meat pic. Younger me. I don't do that no more. I remember one time I sent the meat pic, this like 7, 8 years ago. Remember I sent a meat pic to a bitch? She sent me like 12 back. She said, yo, I get these on the daily. I said, one bitch don't ever disrespect me, but I get it. Since then, I don't send meat pics. Because bitches get that shit flooded to their phones. So I remember she said, it's a nice size, but nigga, look how many I got. And then like, in the time span, I was like, oh, damn. So now I'm like, nah, I don't send meat pics no more. Like, bitch, this and... But how about this? Unwarranted meat pics. Let me correct that. Unwarranted meat pics. If you ask for it, oh yeah. I might give you an old one. I might give you one with the newspaper next to it. Who the fuck got newspaper? Yo. But you know what I mean? I'll show something that's like current to just indicate like this is mine and shit like that. And you know what I mean? Some bitch should be like, oh, that's not yours. It's too big. Who the fuck is that? You got the niggas meeting your picture on your phone and you send it now. I'm like, who would do that? But then niggas do that, so. Should be wild. Like, when you're not in the knowing, you just think no one does that. But motherfuckers expose people and then they do that. So I said that. Everybody's still laughing. Like, yo, this nigga, man. He's like, some niggas were like, yo, she do got a fatty. You know what I mean? Everybody just laughing and stuff like that. Even her friends are laughing. So then, I remember I go, as I'm packing up or whatever, I go up to the friend. I'm like, yo, we gonna see you for your birthday. Everybody else had a good night and stuff like that. Everybody's laughing like, yo, nigga, you funny as hell. You gonna be here for a birthday? I'm like, yeah, I'm DJing. So I was like, oh, nigga, we all in here, bro. So, and then home girl with the fat ass comes up to me. Can I talk to you real quick? I'm like, I was like, you know what? I don't care. Let's go. Let's go talk. She said, I don't want to be coming off a rude or anything like that. I'm like, it's no problem. Like, say what's on your mind. Like, I'm here. She was like, first thing, I hate men. I said, this is the wildest start to a complaint or whatever you have. You hate men. That's your first, like, how you gonna start this? I was like, I'm here for the roller coaster ride. I'm like, you hate men? I said, okay, what's going on? She was like, the first joke you said was very funny. I laughed, everyone laughed, the big booty. I was like, yeah. But she said, I didn't like how you said, if you was to get my number, you'd probably send me a meat pic. I was like, I get it. I was like, I see where I could have offended you, you know, because, you know, I said if I was to ever get your number, and I don't think I was ever trying to engage to get your number or anything like that, but I get it. You probably didn't like it because it's a penis. I said, you know what? I totally apologize. So I totally apologize. I shouldn't have said that. And I was totally wrong for that. It's like, yeah, okay, that we're cool. Like, you're funny, you're a good DJ, but I just want to say I don't like men, and I don't think that was appropriate to say. I said, you know what? It's my bad. I make sure when you come to the party, I won't say that. I probably won't. I'll be totally different. So I'm like, you're so kind and nice. Thank you. I was like, no problem. Have a good night. So I'm looking like, damn. So in my mind, am I wrong for, you know what I mean, saying that if I was to got her number, I'd probably send her a meat pic. I want y'all to make a poll on that, you know, stuff like that. But that was that story. Now, my new running joke my new running jokes are ice jokes. You know what I mean? Like, one time I'm at the spot, right? Like I said, as I'm DJing, you know, I can get on the mic real quick and talk my shit, you know what I mean? Get some laughs, because, you know, music is cool, but sometimes you want you have a commercial break or whatever. My commercial break's like 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 3 seconds, it don't matter. I have a commercial break. You know what I mean? So I remember ice jokes. Like there's this one poppy nigga. He go up to this one shorty that's cool as hell. He go up to her, and usually she go up there with like her best friend, and I think I don't think her friend told me she licks on girls, but you could see that she licks on girls because nigga, she somewhat dresses like me. She dressed fly to me sometimes. Okay, I'm lying. I'm fly. You see the new merch and shit. I mean, working out and shit. You know what I mean? So, but she come with her dyke friend. Damn, is dyke offensive? I don't know. There's a lot of things that's gonna be offensive. I think they saying the fat people is offensive now. I really don't know. Y'all making too many rules. Trump's already making a lot of laws. I'd rather follow Trump's laws than these laws that y'all just making up for us. Cause Trump right here, he's doing shit that like we need to pay the fuck attention to. Why y'all just like, well, I think I get offended to this. Like, I get it. That's why sometimes I just look at a person, I don't even say people's name, I'm like, yeah, what's going on? I can acknowledge me as what I am, like, what's going on? Like, I am not trying to acknowledge and the miscommunication and all that. It's too much. So, her friend, that's whatever y'all want to call them, LGB, alphabet crew. So, she used to come with the alphabet crew friend, but that day she was by herself. So as she's by herself, there's an older Spanish nigga that comes up there and he's just playing pool, but he's like talking to her. And he just kept talking to her and she's giving him that cold shoulder like. I was like, yo, Poppy, she's giving you a cold shoulder. I'm like, dog. But I went on to, I was like, yo, shorty, only reason why he's on you like that, because you Puerto Rican, he's probably from a different country that ICE is going to deport him. He needs you get married for y'all can have papers. Everybody started rolling. Because every you know what I mean? It's not the hugest club. So everybody sees what's going on. And then even Poppy started laughing like, yo, bro, this nigga got me trying to holler at shorty because like he was on it and she was just being cold. But you know what I mean? So I be making my ice jokes sometimes and shit like that. I think I remember one time I was playing a lot of Spanish music and I'm singing into it. And I got on the mic. I was like, yo, we speaking too much Spanish songs, too much Spanish music. We talking too much Spanish. Like, yo, we need to stop this shit before ICE come in here and deport all of us. Niggas just started rolling. I'm like, and that segued me into playing like house music. So I stopped the Spanish music and I started playing house music. That's my commercial. I had to switch over. And that's something I learned from, you know what I mean, the big homies. Shouts out to DJ Smooth Killer, DJ Grand Larson. I don't watch these niggas come from let's say, from like R&B to hip hop. Sometimes, or house music to R&B or whatever. Like, sometimes you could just drop it on the one, but sometimes you gotta stop it and talk some shit, then lead into it, you know what I mean? Give it a break, so. Method to the madness. So, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I be saying these jokes, and a lot of people don't come up to me like, oh, I'm offended or whatever like that. Niggas be like, yo, that shit was funny. Like, if I say a joke and it's not funny, or someone feels away, yo, please come up to me. Because you know what I do? I gotta tweak this. If not, I gotta tweak this, I gotta not use this no more. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, because if I have a crowd full of 1,000 people, there's probably gonna be 100 of those type of people there that's gonna feel offended. So I gotta make it funny that those 100 people turn to 0 or probably 1 or 2. You know what I mean? My math is different from yours, but so but yeah, I use jokes and stuff like that. We just be having fun and stuff like that. And like I said, my people, I don't say like jokes like, oh, like I say stuff that's like funny. I'm like, oh, that nigga, he act like, you know what I mean? It's like real shit. That's like, nigga, I might have to fuck you up. I'll say jokes that you be like, okay, I get it. You know, some nigga, I be seeing niggas like, nigga, you ugly as fuck, bro. I'll kill you in the street. Like, did you just threaten nigga? Like, where's the funny? Where's the like, it was just like, no, look at the strap. You know what I mean? Look at the strap. My shit is on some, that was a good one, my nigga. That was a good one. So that's where I mainly do when it comes to that. I remember when let's get to some funny awkward moments that I've been going through. Right. So remember one time. So I was like, yo, Ice finna come over here and fuck around deport all of us and shit. And then some Spanish nigga was like, whenever they deport us, he said, what did he say? He was like, I could hear him the first time. This is what I thought I heard, because the second time it was like, okay, that's what I think he did say. He was like, I was like, yo, Ice gonna come over here and deport all of us, nigga. We need to stop this shit, like singing all these Spanish records. It's like, don't worry about it. If Ice locks us up, we'll be in there together. I said, I don't think he said that. I was like, yeah, bro. Some people was like, I'm from here. I was like, all right, whatever. I'm not black. I'm no black. Okay, I got you. Whatever. And I was like, all right. When Ice really pull up, nigga, he asks for identification, y'all gonna be getting shipped out. Then Poppy came up to me again. He's like, wherever they ship you, I'm going there with you. I said, okay. He's bugging. I was like, timeout, pineapples, flag on the play, delay of game, get your bitch ass out of here. You know what I mean? I was like, you know, they gonna deport me to Zimbabwe. I'll go there with you. I said, all right, this is over. This nigga on some, I'll take you there. Oh, I'll take you. I was like, yeah, man. But you know what I mean? It's like, well, I'm not gonna be up there like, nah, fuck out of here, this, that. I'm like, listen, man, you having fun, you joking. Hopefully you was joking. But now I was like, you know what? It's all funny games, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not a person that's gonna sit here and say, I can't be cool with this person because of that or this. Man, listen, that's bullshit in politics, you feel me? Listen, if you here, we enjoying ourselves, we having fun, listening to music, we vibing, it's the world. I'm not gonna separate myself from other people because what? Your national backgrounds are this, that, and the third. Listen, I realize in this world, listen, you do you do me. Well, let me reverse that. You do you, I'ma do me. You know what I mean? There's so much going on in this world. I don't need 100 that everybody be my enemy. I need always like, you know what I mean? There's just so much going on. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and stress. Listen, I know what I gotta do is protect myself. Do what you gotta do to protect yourself. Love each other, have fun, man. Go do what you gotta do. It ain't my business. Now, this is the last story before I get into more deeper and disrespectful shit. So it's the funniest, awkwardest thing that happened. So boom. In my gym, it's like you ever play that video game Snake on the Nokia phone? It's like this, then go here, then here, then here, then here, and here. Little kids, y'all don't know about those. Even, the Gen Zs or whatever, niggas don't know shit about Snake. So, bam. So the people that do, go look it up. It's on YouTube. Excuse me. So, I hit the first corner. You don't see nothing. Then I hit this corner right here. And there's still a wall right here. So as I'm hitting the corner, I see that on the lockers they put like an advertisement there. It's a company. I think they had a box. I think it was pistachio nuts. I'm like, oh. So I'm hitting the corner. Oh, this is dope. As I hit the corner, and then hit the corner I hit the first corner, but I ain't fully turned. They see the thing right there. So it's like at a 45 degree. So now I'm at the 45 degree. I see the locker. I'm like, oh shit, that's what's up. They got this decal of pistachio nuts. I'm like, did they do this to all the lockers? So my mouth is still open. I'm like, oh. And I turned down to about 45 more degrees. This is a naked white man. And my mouth is still open. I was like, oh. And he looked at me. I was like, oh, this is the most awkwardest shit ever. I was like, this is the most awkwardest shit. I'm appalled about the fucking advertising. As I hit the corner, he sees my mouth open, surprised. I was like, nah, dog, that's not. I was like, I was like, listen. I looked at. I was like, listen, dog, please don't think I was like, this is just awkward. I was like, I gotta stop watching awkward shows because it was just one of those moments like, awkward. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to that side of the locker, and then went to the other lockers. That advertising wasn't there. I was like, man, why'd you have to do that to me, man? Why, God? Why, God? So that was me with my funny moments that happened to me. Now we gonna get into more disrespectful stuff. I remember it's a long time ago, over 10 years ago. So I remember she was going off to college. She was like, I want you to take my V card. I said, that's a lot of responsibility, but we could do this though. You know what I mean? I was like, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing to me. Yeah, I'm like, whatever, you know. You rock with me, I rock with you. So let's have one. You know, let's do what we gotta do. I got condoms. Stay protected. You feel me? Like we vibe with each other. Cool. So then, so now we getting it grizzy. We doing what we doing in the bed and this, that, and the third. And she says, "Listen, sir, your penis is too big." I said, "It's okay. Just we going. Yeah, it's like." You gonna stretch me out, and how am I gonna walk? Hey, it's okay. You say, and then after a while, she was like, I'll save it for you. I was like, bitch, you finna go to college. Do you think I'm stupid? Nigga. I was like, you know what? It's cool. We'll still keep in contact because, you know. But you think I'm gonna hold my breath? Bitch, you done did some wild shit already in your life, in our relationship. You think I'm stupid or naive, whatever, to think she's gonna stay faithful for me if we're gonna get married and do this. Fuck out of here. I need something that's gonna make no. Fuck out of here. Gotta pick that up later, but fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Almost Bruce Lee kicked the fucking camera. So, fast forward, probably like 6 years later, some shit like that. She hit me up like, what's bragging? I'm like, you already know Slime, you know, how we give it up. She didn't say that. Super proper chick. But, you know, I'm just a real nigga, I gotta improvise, but you know what I mean? She hit me up like, what's up? And we talking and stuff like that. And she was like, we're having a combo. And I think this is around that J. Cole song came out. He was like, if a girl tell you her numbers, multiply by like 2, by 8, by 4. I was like, God damn. So I already have that J. Cole calculator. She was like, yo, how many bodies you caught in the past the amount of years? I told her. She was like, okay, you're a guy, you're supposed to, or whatever. I was like, shit, did you lose your V card? She's like, I did. I was like, so for being number one in line, it's like getting Jordans and shit like that. I'm first nigga in line. I'm about to get probably 3 shoes or just one. I don't care. I get the pick of the litter. I get to. So she's like, yeah, I lost my V card. I'm like, I was like, I wasn't like upset. I'm like, I knew it was gonna happen. Like I knew I was gonna be the first one in line. Once she left the room, I was like, it's over. So then I was like, then she was like, do you care how many bodies I got? I'm like, bitch, like, no. So she was like, at that time, if I'm not mistaken, so she caught, I think, 11 to 12 bodies. I'm like, that's 2 bodies a year. She's like, yeah. So I'm like, let me guess how some of these happened. I was like, maybe 1 or 2 one-night stands. Maybe one that a dude you was fucking with, and then y'all were just in a complicated relationship and probably didn't work. One of the couple boyfriend girlfriend type of things, and then that's pretty much how all of it crumbled. It was like, yeah, you nailed about 9 out of 10 of them. I was like, Sounds about right. So then I looked, I'm like, yeah, I would be number what, 12 or 13? I was like, no, I'm okay. What's that little, there's some little cartoon guys that's like, do you still want it? No, I'm okay. You know what I mean? I'm like, not saying that, the smash shorties that probably have way more bodies than I, or probably less, you know what I mean? But it's the understanding, where the dynamic is, the relationship, how it panned out, the communication, everything. I was just like, no, it wasn't worth it, especially in my mind. So then fast forward a little bit. I remember one time she hit me up, we called again, just years a little later in life. And as we talking, she was like, when I'm like done having fun, you know, done having fun. Yeah, listen, y'all know what done having fun means. When she done fucking, she said, I want to settle down with you. I said, bitch, what? 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 Like my niggas thought I was used. What? She said after she's done having fun, she wants to settle down with me, have kids, the little white picket fence and all that. I looked at her like, nah, you didn't say that. Like my nigga Booker T said, tell me she didn't just say that. So I hit her up. I was on the phone. I was like, oh, you must think that I'm Forrest Gump or some shit like that. She's like, what do you mean? It's like, bitch, you don't know Forrest Gump? It's like, no, I never. I'm like, nigga, we got Hulu and all this shit. Hulu has live sports. It's like, Hulu, cut me a check, nigga. The fuck? It's like, so I'm looking like, you think I'm Forrest Gump? You think I'm out here, Jenny? I love you, Jenny. I take care of you, Jenny. And you think I'm gonna have Nick Bubba? Fuck. So I looked out, I'm like, so I was like, so you want to do whatever you do, accumulate all these bodies, do what you gotta do, and then when you done, you be like, oh, here, you can have me now. I said, no, I'm good. Now a lot of females can be like, oh, why don't you take her back? It's just body. She took a shower. Whatever. Like my nigga TK said, who raised you? Listen. There's a lot of things that transpired in those years that we've known each other. So it's not just that one statement that she had. There was just a lot of other things. And nigga, the episode is not about us, her and I. So it's all about what the fuck she said that is disrespectful to me. Now I want to take a poll. Is that disrespectful? She's saying, yo, after I'm done having my fun, my whole stages, I want you to wife me and we start a family. I'm looking like, I'm forever 21. They made that store after me. You're forever 21. But I was like, okay, so the question is, fellas, ladies too, I want everybody to answer this. Ladies, this, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, all those type of yeah. Optimus Prime, Bumblebee. My bad, I'm looking up, so that's why I thought my eye looked like it. It was like, that nigga Kaka, no. I'm not. So, question is it okay, will I take a girl that says, after I have my fun, we can now start a life together? I want to know. Would y'all say yes? I want to know. Would y'all say yes or would y'all say no? Or if y'all have open-ended ones, hey, I might reply back to the open-ended ones because shit, I like to converse with people. So, but would y'all take a shorty or even ladies? You do the same. Excuse me. I want to hear how y'all feel because y'all gonna be like, "Oh, we accept y'all man for doing this." Listen. I just heard this supposedly. I think these niggas be capping. I need to see the video. There's a shorty that says she fucked 100 niggas in like 12 hours, and another woman says she fucked like 1,000 niggas. I don't know. But I just know sex is sex. People catch bodies. So now I'm just wondering, will y'all take a person that says, "Hey, after I'm done having fun, we could get married"? Or start a family, same shit. Well, depends on how people not getting married and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's a lot that that's going down out here. You feel me? We got the cancel culture still going down. Canceling Kanye. Well, I don't say we. Like, a lot of people are canceling Kanye again. Kanye's the only nigga I know that been here since 2003 and been relevant for 22 years. I don't think Kanye West was never on our screen for 22 years. So, I guess niggas is canceling him again. I'm probably gonna get an Elon Musk doing this or something like that to show that he's like canceling people, like he just cutting them off. Some shit like that. So, Kanye West, Drake, who else? There's probably a few more people. Donald Trump's being cut off, canceled. He's been canceled. Once he nigga first signed up for being president, niggas already canceled. I'm like, damn, y'all niggas is just at his Trump Tower. Y'all niggas just out here partying with him. The Snoop Dogg one. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. That nigga, he went to the inauguration party and stuff like that. Are we canceling Snoop Dogg? I don't know. Niggas is canceling Target. Niggas canceling Walmart. I'm just like, what we doing out here, bro? It's a whole bunch of canceling this person, canceling that. You know what I mean? I can't even play R. Kelly in public. I can't even watch the Cosby in public. The Bill Cosby show. So, it's just a lot of canceling going on. Niggas gonna fuck around and cancel everything. Niggas gonna cancel themselves sometimes. Like, who's gonna cancel themselves at a point? So, I don't know. I just know that, listen, like and subscribe. Share and share and share. I don't think I got anything else more. Like I said, when it comes to more of the comedy, I'm trying to get my comedy up. I'm still going to now post doing the most reaction videos, man. This time around it's going to be even funnier than before. I'm throwing out more, So, stay tuned to Doing the Most podcasts. Like and subscribe here. Follow me on social media. And, you know what I mean? Just stay tuned because, we just out here having fun, dropping content, see y'all, man, and making sure that, we don't offend the world, you know what I mean? We just out here trying to have fun, bring the people together, laugh, have fun, chill, see what we got in common, you know what I mean? So I don't think I got anything else on my... Oh, yeah, I can see that there's no watch on. Okay. Like my nigga R.E.S.P.E.C.T said, that's my bad. And, yeah, man. Fuck bitches, get money. So I'm joking. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let's see. Let me see if I got anything else left, because I might be writing these things down. And y'all be like, well, this nigga's not professional. Nigga, I just talked about 40 minutes, nigga. And I remembered all that. Just want to make sure I ain't got nothing. Disrespect it. Like my nigga said, disrespect it. Oh, nah. Oh my gosh. No. Wow. Yeah. Matter of fact, I might make a two-part of this. Okay, I got one more story before I get out of here. So, some niggas do shit for bitches. Some niggas throw niggas under the buses. Me, I don't need to throw niggas under the buses. Reason why, I get bitches regardless. I'm 6'2" and a half. I'm a pretty handsome man. I know how to talk to women. I know how to make people laugh. And even if I don't know how to make people laugh, I'm a fly young nigga. So, this was super years ago. So, my homeboy, he was going through something. He was going through like a nice little depression. Breakups. You know what I mean? I've been there, done that. And, in breakups, nigga, it's like, depends on the breakup. You talk it out, you try to make things work or whatever, but this nigga, he was just super butthurt. So this nigga pulls up to my house one day. I was about to go make some jams and shit like that. Well, my bad. Make some jams, I don't know, bust a bail, go make some moves, go some plays, go get some money. You feel me? So, I get up, I'm about to go throughout my day. It's like 8, 9 o'clock. No, 9, 10 o'clock. So this nigga hit me like, yo, bro, where you at? I'm like, my house, I'm about to go bust some moves. He said, yo, just come outside. So he told me, like, yo, I broke up with my shorty, and he's like, yo, I'm just going through it right now. I'm just like really fucked up in the game. I was like, who gives a fuck? In my mind, I'm looking like, nigga, you and your shorty, you have this on and off thing. But he's like, nah, this one is serious now. I'm like, so he's just going through it. You just see that this nigga is not him at the moment. Like, he's worse than the other time. So I was like, all right, cool, bro. So he's like, yo, come with me to Irvington. I might just go get some food. I was like, there's money to be made. He said, chill, bro. You my dog. I need your help. I just need. God damn it. I was like, yo, let me go in the house and get some money if we about to, be out for a few hours. He said, don't worry about it. I'll front everything. I was like, so I called my people. I was like, yo, bro, I'll be back later. I was like, nigga. So then, boom, we go to pasta spot. Pasta is just that's what I call like reggae stuff. You know what I mean? Cause I'll be like, I'm about to go to Pasta Club. It's a reggae club or a reggae dance hall type of event. I'm about to go get some pasta food. That's Jamaican. So Jamaican reggae, anything. Rock guan, right? Pasta. So boom, go to pasta spot. We go get some food and shit like that. We chilling and stuff like that. And I'm like, nigga, you feeling better? Nah. I was like, man, listen, what you gonna do? I said, nah, it's fuck her, this, that, and that. All right, cool, fuck her, whatever. I know you gonna go back to her. He's like, nah, I'm serious this time. I'm like, okay, all right. So then fast forward, this nigga hits me up like, yo, bro, these shorties just hit me up. They see that I'm single, whatever. I'm like, can I go back home? He's like, nah, bro, she got a friend. I was like, dog, I got no money. I have no money, no ID. I have nothing on me, bro. He said, nigga, I'm gonna front you this again. I'm like, I don't want you to front me. He's like, dog, I got you. We about to go to this little restaurant. We gonna chill. She's a model. And then her friend is just her friend. She just tagging along. I look at her and I look at her friend. I said, fuck it, I don't need to go back home, nigga, whatever. You know what I mean? So we pull up to the spot, boom. So now I'm just quiet. These ain't my bitches. This his bitches. I'm just his homeboy just here. So he talking to his girl, and he's trying hard to make them laugh. He's trying hard to keep both of their attentions. He's just trying hard. And what his thing is, I got money. I throw money. I got money. I flash money. Here's what? This is $1. What is $1 doing with all these hundreds? Throw that away. Here's more money. That's who the fuck he was. So I'm looking over there. I'm looking like, yo, I'm just still in the cut. I'm like, yo, can I get a lemon water or whatever? Can I get some honey mustard for this? You know what I mean? I'm just more focused on eating, and I might say something here and there, but I'm not really trying to take over the thing because it's pretty much his date. It's just me and Shorty are just here, and he's controlling it. He's controlling it. Like, I'm just here. So then, the homegirls are like, yo, why is he so shy and quiet? He's like, this nigga's not shy and quiet. I was like, nah, I'm really not. I'm just letting him, y'all know each other. I don't know y'all, and I'm just playing in the background. So yeah, just have y'all fun and stuff like that. I'm eating. I won't talk my mouth full so y'all can still converse. And as we up there, she's like, no, it's okay. You can eat your mouth full. We're all here together. I was like, all right, cool. So then now for him trying to control the situation and control the combos with whatever his intellects with females and stuff like that, she was like, no, I want to hear you. Me? Oh. So now as he's fumbling, I just like, give me that shit. So now I'm over there, I have them talking with me, both of them now. Now the attention's away from him. I have them laughing, have them eating the palm of my hand. Now everybody at the restaurant's looking like, why are they laughing so hard? Now they're looking, it's like, so now I even have the waitress even engaged in the conversation. So now I have, 3 people engaged into me. So our homeboy, he starts feeling the way. So this nigga's like, hey, I'm still alive, type shit. They look like, yeah, sit your pussy ass down. Mind you, my homeboy's probably like 5'5", 5'7". So 5'7", this look like Pinky in the brain, but I'm the smart one. So, so now, we up there, we chilling. And he feels that the bitch's attentions are far away from him. Like, the attention is gone. He's not even there. He might as well have been the nigga in the back washing the dishes. He ain't like that shit. So, as we chilling, I'm having the bitches laugh and stuff like that. I was like, I think Shorty was like, let's go get some drinks. I'm like, I don't really drink. I smoke like a motherfucker. I got no weed. I got nothing. This nigga done kidnapped me. So I'm like, I'm really not really off these drinks right now. So nah, well, if you don't drink, you just take a beer or something like that. I was like, all right, I'll probably get a beer or whatever. And then this nigga turns around like, this nigga ain't got no money. He can't afford the beer. I said, what? I said, what? He said, nigga, you on a budget type shit. I was like, oh, this nigga is tripping blood. He said, yo, this nigga, he said, I felt this nigga all day. This nigga I paid for the nigga food at the pasta spot. We went to do this, and this. Even this right here I'm paying for. This nigga want me to pay for his sin. I was like, my heart just dropped right now. Listen to it right now. My heart just dropped. And this story is old. So I just felt the same way I felt then right now. That's how wild. It's like my body's just here first. I'm like, oh my God. So I sat there. The bitches looked at me like, oh my God, this nigga's a loser. And I'm looking like, but they looked at me like, this nigga's a loser, but then they're looking like, why is he outing him? What is he about to say? So they see me like, oh, word, that's what you're doing, blood? Like right now in front of these bitches? I don't even know these bitches. So I told him, I was like, yo, first of all, Only reason why I'm here, because this nigga was crying over his girlfriend, his ex, bitching, begged me to come out. And I told him, like, nigga, I had things to do. I had money to be made. I said, let me go get my wallet. He said, nah, I'll front you everything. So for now, for your dumb ass to front in front of these bitches saying, oh, I paid for everything, this and the third, nigga, you know that, well, I ain't got nothing in this and the third. So now the bitches look at him like, oh, you a fucked up nigga for saying that he ain't got no money, knowing that only reason he ain't got no money because you kidnapped him. So them bitches looked at it, and he felt like, damn, my last resort is over. I lost these bitches. I totally lost them. He got them back again. I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about these hoes, nigga. One shorty pretty as hell. But it's like, this bitch live in New York. I was like, yo, blood. I was like, we gonna chill with these bitches? Nah, they gotta go somewhere else. Why the fuck am I giving my energy to these bitches that's really not even gonna really chill with us after? Like, they just came out here to eat your money and get the fuck on. You know what I mean? So I'm looking like, So like I said, you know, he said what he said, him and Shorty, everybody, we just end up leaving. I was like, yo, take me the fuck back home, blood. You was a blind for that, bro. You was a straight blind for that. He's like, nah, man, them bitches don't matter to me, man. You shouldn't care about those. I thought you didn't really care. I was like, but you can't disrespect me like that in front of these bitches, bro. I don't care if I know them, I give a fuck about them. Like, nigga, the fuck, why? What's the point of doing that? He's like, nah, I know I fucked up, bro. I was like, nah, that's some bland shit, bro. So I went home and shit like that, you feel me? And that's just who that nigga is. And I remember even like before that instance, I had my nigga Louis. My nigga Louis hate that nigga. My nigga I was talking about, the short one. My nigga Louis hates that nigga to a T. That nigga Louis like my height. He's darker. Well, not bigger. Like, he's like much like more body mass than me. We was at one of these clubs. I was like, yo, Louis, we going, my nigga. We already had a ride, but he was like, nah, I want to hang out with y'all niggas. I was like, whatever, bro. Like I said, I'm 6'2.5". He's like 5'7", 5'5". Louis my like 5'10", 6 foot. I get bitches. Louis get bitches. If I get bitches, I'm passing this to Louis. And Louis get bitches passing to me. Like, in the sense of, this, it's 2-on-2, it's 2-on-2. If it's 8 girls, it's 2 of us, nigga, what's good? You know what I mean? We going out swinging. Like, what's up, shorties? So one of y'all bitches gonna have to give us a number, and we gonna finesse it. So, we get to this club. I'm chilling with, it's all 3 of us. I'm hollering at shorties, we dancing. This is back in those days where you dance on the girl. Feel me? Nowadays, we just, hold up, wait a minute. That's all we doing on the phone. Back then, it was like, yo, hold the wall. Hold me back, homie. Hold my back. Oh, she's throwing it back. Hold my other side, please. Help me, please. Like, when you niggas like, oh, like, that was that type of party. So we up there, we spread apart, and all 3 of us just go to different corners, and we're gonna come back in the middle or meet somewhere. When we see each other, oh, I see him, he over there, he's still alive. All right, he's over there, he's still alive. So now as we chilling and stuff like that, I see the short nigga. See the short nigga come up to me. He's like, yo, where your boy at? I was like, somewhere around there. So I think, so what happened, the short nigga hollered at this white chick or this light-skinned chick, some chick. She played him. So now he meets up with me. He's like, where your boy at? I was like, I don't know, let's go look for him. So we look for him. We see him with the short nigga was hollering at, excuse me. This nigga grabs a shorty and said, yo, why the fuck were you with this ugly nigga? Me and my boy Louis was like, did this nigga just... I was like, yo, this nigga's different. Yo, this nigga Louis got mad and tried to fight. I was like, nah, it could be your blood, it's blood. You just let it be. I get it. Yo, he must not know how to talk to bitches. I'm like, yo, this is beyond me, bucko. So this nigga really just said to the bitch, grabbed her like, yo, why the fuck you talking to this ugly nigga? Mind you, this nigga My boy, he's like 5'5", 5'7", light skin, black. He's like, both his parents are niggas, but his mama light skin as hell, and he had a little perm hair, red hair, I think. Something like, I'm like, so he light skin, so he's thinking every bitch should have liked me because I'm light skin. I'm like, there's other aspects to, being, but. Or if not, he throw money at bitches. That's what he does. He's short, light skinned, he throws money at bitches. So the bitch wasn't impressed with the money. He was like, all right, well then, I'm shooting everybody down. My nigga Louis was like, nah, fuck this nigga, bro. I was like, listen, I know you did some foul shit. You got the bitch number, don't even trip about it. She still fuck with you, so don't even be mad. He's just hating. Awkwardest car ride home ever. So, you know what I mean? So that's what happens with that nigga. But I remember there's one more time. Me and my nigga Louis chilling. We at this spot. He like I said, you listen to Louis. Like, if you call Louis on the phone, I'll call that nigga right now, bro. He sounds like a white boy. I call him, I'm like, yo, Louis, what's going on? I'm like, yo, Louis, what's good? He was like, hey, what's going on, bro? I'm like, let's not do that. Said, yo, we finna go get some drinks. Yeah, I want some White Claws. What? Nigga, I'm drinking Hennessy, nigga. It's like, no, I'm not gonna partake in that. I'm like, this fucking guy. So one time he was like, yo, come with me to the spot. So we go to the spot, dive bar, cool, and you know what I mean, just chilling. Then he was like, yo, bro, come over here, these girls, they peeping you. I was like, all right, well, you want? And he was like, yeah, let's go. So I go up there. I'm the icebreaker. I break the ice. Bitch eating the palm of my hand. And then now it's like, I'm like, well, I'm this entity. I have my friend here too, bitch. So fuck with both of us. So now her and her friend are eating out of the palm of my hand. They eating out of the palm of my hand. Now they start dancing on us. As they start dancing on us, we just having mad fun together. Mind you, there's probably like four black guys there. Me and my boy. The bouncer. The bouncers. So now, listen, niggas, black people, anybody on notice. When you are like the only black person in a room, especially in a bar or something like that, white people love to shake your hands. Don't know why. I do. But I don't know why. They would just have random conversation with you. I'll be walking, hey, bro, I love your hair, bro. How long you been growing your hair? I'm like, don't ever touch me like that again. Don't ever touch my hair. No, my bad, bro. It's just, you're so cool. You look like the Migos. I'm like, really, nigga? So, I'm up there. Bitches, white girls chilling out, eating out the palm of your hand. And these are like white girls, like they trust fund babies type shit. 3 white boys. No, it's like 3 to 5 white boys. All look like they play baseball. They grabbed the white bitch like this. I was like, oh, what the fuck going on here? Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, we about to get to shaking. But they didn't come approach us. They just grabbed the bitches and starts like instantly. You can see like they're mad at those bitches, and you can tell that they're like, you could just see like I'm looking at them, he's yelling at her, and she's reacting, turning around like, yo, what the fuck are you, like, yo, and he's pointing like, why are you over there with those niggers? So let's see what happens. So it's like, Rebecca. She's like, motherfucker, I don't know you. I'm not even Rebecca. It's like, come over here. What are you guys doing with those fucking niggers? It's like, I don't even know you. It's like, who cares? But they're niggers. They're not supposed to be. It's like, and they're cool. They're niggers. Like, you're really creeping me out. No, you just need to get out of here. Go the fuck home. It's like, yo, I'm gonna go back over there and I'm gonna tell them what you said. And I was like, so they come back. I was like, was that your boyfriend or somebody? I was like, I don't even know those guys. I was like, you don't know none of them? It's like, no. He just fucking grabbed me. I was like, awkward. So I was like, whatever. So I just continued bullying with the shorties and shit like that. Because I'm not going to. She was like, no, don't worry about those guys. And it's like, they're not going to do nothing to you. I'm like, you guys are the only black people here. I don't think that's smart of them to even do that. I was like, whatever. So we out there still partying and stuff like that. But I say that to say this, man. It's like, it's disrespect. You know what I mean? You know, but like, get upset. Oh, and she told us that the motherfuckers like, yeah, why are you partying with them? And so pretty much when I read the lips, minus the nigga part, I just read lips like, yeah, why are you over there? Well, not even read lips, pointing, why are you over there and this, that. But she was like, it's cool, they ain't gonna do nothing to you. I was like, I know, motherfucker, shit. Like my nigga Chief Key said, I'll shoot New Jersey up. Like, you know what I mean? So, you know, it is instance that niggas just be disrespecting, pulling shit. I'm like, yo, bro, like, what you bugging for? Like, this ain't my show, they ain't your bitch. Like, they just trying to have fun. Like, nigga, I'm not doing anything appropriate. I mean, like, you know what I mean? If I'm doing something like, all right, she needs rescuing, but if we're just all like, you know, chilling amongst each other, nigga, what the fuck you need to be a blind for? Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, this, damn, I could go on and on about this. I got more, but I'm probably gonna cut this episode very short, or very, I don't know if this is short or long, but yeah. I might just leave this to I'm about to stone you. So I do appreciate y'all listening to this new episode, aka my disrespect. Disrespect it. You better put respect it on my name. I ain't saying it again. R.E.S.P.E.C.T. I ain't gonna say no more. So, like, subscribe, and follow. I appreciate y'all so much. Like, I really love out here doing the podcast. Yeah, like, the reactions, all that. Y'all really like bring joy, tears, and love. You know what I mean? Every time. So, I'm gonna keep posting these. I'm gonna keep doing these. And y'all do your part, watch it, like, subscribe, and fuck with me. You know, write in the comments. I'll be right there with y'all. We be laughing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And hopefully in the future we'll build it up and I'll come to a city near you. I won't even have just comedy. It'll be comedy. There'll be performances. I'll DJ and all that. Nigga, like, I'll make this like a night to really remember. Like, niggas be like, nigga, fuck my phone, nigga. I want to enjoy this moment. So that's what, you know what I mean, I want to get into, like, you know what I mean, because, like, some people just, it's comedy, like, nah, nigga, I'll make you, whatever money you spend, I'll make you, like, it was worth it. Matter of fact, next time I come back, well, next time when he pull back around, I'm bringing more people, because he didn't just give comedy. That nigga DJ, drop some new songs, rap, just R&B, whatever. He just entertained us for the whole time he was there by himself, one man show. So, like, subscribe, and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm ready building that stuff up. So when those opportunities does come, I'm ready for y'all. So let's grow together. I appreciate this. I'm out. Disrespect.
I be doing the most. Bad bitch, all of my goals. Flooded both my wrists, yeah, nigga, I do the most. Put some bread on your head, nigga, killers gon' have a toast. I be doing the most, yeah, I be